Yo, what's up guys, welcome to my humble YouTube channel where I bring you fanfiction that will brighten your days. Before we start, a subscribe is greatly appreciated, and don't forget to leave a like and ring the bell icon so you won't miss exciting new fanfiction stories. This is a sequel to Rimuru in Akame ga Kill, Rimuru in DXD by alexkuhar360. Chapter 5. Great Red. Rimuru's POV after Office made clear she didn't intend to get into a fight with anyone. Everyone relaxed. Apparently after this Great Red comes, she has something to talk to me about as well. I do not have any clue what she wants to talk to me about, but I still have to listen. Any information is better, and I highly doubt she would just kill me or something. While we waited, Veldora turned back into his human form and kept acting like some action hero who just saved the day. To the side I noticed Issei picking up some of Valley's shattered armor. Is he taking a trophy from someone else's fight? Honestly, that kid is weird. For a while since the fighting stopped, he has been looking at various people's boobs. I am happy I do not have a large chest, because I feel like he would stare at me as well, and I would have to discipline him then. Thankfully it seems like most people's mind are not on my identity though. I guess so much crazy stuff is going on right now that learning who I am is not the most important thing. After a few minutes, the space above the school opened up in a gate type of fashion, and a massive 100-meter-long western dragon flew out. He is slightly bigger than Veldora. Everyone other than me, Veldora, and Office seemed very uncomfortable in Great Red's vicinity and seemed to want to get out of here, but their curiosity got the better of them. He was still fairly far away since we were on the ground. Veldora spoke to break the silence like usual. Wahaha, to think the two strongest dragons here are a horny loli and a fat bastard. Ha ha ha, I need to get stronger before true dragons get a bad name. After that I saw Office send a look at Veldora that said, I wish I could strangle you right now. On the other hand, Great Red slowly started transforming into a human. He had red hair and an amused smirk. Contrary to what said Veldora, he had a handsome appearance, even though his expression made him seem like someone you would not want to talk to. He slowly sauntered up to Veldora and put an arm around his neck. His outfit made it look like he was going to the club, and his way of walking made it seem like he might be drunk, even if he is definitely too powerful to feel the effects of alcohol. So you're Veldonava's brother? You are like way weaker than him. How old even are you? Wahaha, I am over 2,000 years old. You seem pretty strong though. I will have to get much stronger. 2,000 and you have this strength. That is pretty good. Don't true dragons get stronger with age or something? That seems pretty young though. Probably why good old Veldonava never told us about you before he left. When the loli told me about you, I thought she was crazy. Ahahaha. But you definitely have the same true dragon factor. I get the strange feeling that these two are more alike than I would feel comfortable with. Of course I have a true dragon factor. That just proves how strong I am. Wahaha, soon Rimuru and I will be the strongest though. Ha ha ha. You know, you should get more powerful so you can get back to that world. I heard you have an Ice Queen sister. I wouldn't mind meeting her. Office always wanted to mate with Veldonava, but once I heard about her I've been thinking she is the one for me. What was her name again? Velzard. I am not sure since she was only mentioned once. When I mentioned it before, Veldonava said he will turn me to stardust before I get the chance, since he is gone now though. He started talking about some weird stuff about getting frozen. To be honest, this Great Red guy seems like a weirdo. I also noticed Veldora got really stiff at the mention of someone named Velzard. If she is his sister, do they not get along? Veldora didn't seem keen on this guy mating with his sister either though. Sorry buddy, but true dragons can't mate. I think the loli should have told you. Oh, yeah, I heard that. That sucks. Who am I supposed to mate with now though? This little girl? Damn, well this sucks. While he kept talking gibberish, Veldora actually asked an interesting question. Some of the people in the background seemed to think what Veldora said would cause some conflict from their reaction. When little Office and I woke up when the universe was created, he was the only person there. We thought he was our parent, but he would always deny it. From what I remember, he would say something like, I am your cause, not your parent. The thing that differentiates us is that if we die, our cores won't reform after a period of time. By the way, around here I go by the title of True Dragon Buddy, so remember that. I thought Veldora would try to start something, but it seems he doesn't want to pick a fight with this guy. It seemed like the conversation was over until Great Red turned and walked straight up to me. I can't see your dreams either. You're from that world, right? From what we were told, there is some system of evolution there. What are you? I was about to respond, but of course Veldora cut me off. Wahaha Rimuru is my best friend. Before we got here, he had just evolved into a true demon lord. Isn't that cool? He is also really strong. Him and I are going to become the strongest? Impressive. True demon lord must be high on the ladder of power. Apart as dragons, you are probably the strongest one here. I wonder if you know the other one. Well, I will be leaving now. Veldora, if you do go home, tell your sister I'll be thinking about her. I could see Veldora flinch as the big red dragon left. Everyone that had been listening started going crazy. Sirzex was the first one to speak. This has been a crazy day. I think we should let these young ones go and we can reconvene to work of the details another time. I think we can all agree that we need peace though, so let's sign a quick agreement and we will sort out the rest later. I also want to hear more about who with Veldora and this Rimuru are. Yeah, like I am not a teacher at the school, you are on the board of directors for Dude. Azazel spoke next. Yes, I want to learn about this other world and the ability to reform your core after destruction. Before they could keep talking and drag me into anything, I grabbed Veldora and walked over to Ophis, who was standing a few feet away waiting. Since she said she wanted to speak to me privately, I sent Veldora home via teleportation and followed Ophis through a portal while the others were still talking. Her portal led out in some room with a table and chairs. It was extremely basic, but I got the message to sit down. So what do you want to talk about? She still has a very blank stare as she looks into me, her eyes black like the void. Do you know any demon lords from your world? To be honest, I have only ever heard one's name from Shizu. I figured being honest wouldn't hurt anything. I have never met any, but I have heard names. I stretched the truth to make it seem like I know more than I do. If I say I only know of one, she might just say, never mind, and I am interested in why she is asking. Do you know anyone named Luminous Valentine? No. If Ophis has some kind of contact with this person, I would be caught lying extremely easily, so I couldn't lie to that. She stared at me for over a full minute before responding. She seems to know who you are. When I mentioned someone named Rimuru, she asked about you and said she knew you. If you do not know her, it would seem she was stalking you. Was I actually being stalked by a demon lord before I was sent to that other world? I cannot be sure, but surely I wasn't, right? I didn't know how to answer, so I just stayed silent and waited for her to continue. Would you like to meet her? I think I am pretty strong. If I meet her, I might be able to learn a ton of stuff as well, not only about this world, but also the entire system our skills and magic runs off of. I have no clue whether I can beat her in a fight with almost no information, but I will have to take that risk. Sure. Meeting someone from my world will definitely be mutually beneficial. Where can I meet her? To my surprise, Ophis took out a smartphone that had a contact page open for me to add to my phone. After I finished, Ophis put it away. Call her sometime tomorrow to set up a meeting. I will let her know to expect your call. With that over, I have something else to talk to you about. And what would that be? Will you help me kill Great Red? Wait, what? Is the second most powerful god in this world asking my help in killing the most powerful person? What? Why would I help you kill Great Red? Why do you even want to kill him? He is a squatter in my home. I also cannot stand his attitude. He is an annoying and infuriating person. I am sure I can give you something worth it if killing him isn't enough. You want to help your friend Veldora, right? What if Great Red finds a way to that world and makes his sister his mate? If she is a dragon, then if she loses in combat to him, she will submit, even if it is very dangerous for true dragons to have children. You will protect your best friend's sister, right? I can tell she is trying to manipulate me and get me to help her kill him. For all I know, she is talking complete bullshit, but I also don't have enough information to say she is lying. I decided to try to call her bluff. Maybe, but Veldora's sister is much older and therefore stronger. It is likely she would win in a duel. Ophis just stared at me. She is right that if the chances were high, I would side with her to help Veldora's sister, even if I have never met her. I also don't really like Great Red from what I have seen so far. Sure, if Velzard is many times stronger than Veldora, she would be able to beat Great Red, but you nor I know how much stronger she is. Even Veldora himself doesn't know how strong she is. Are you willing to take that risk? Isn't it safer to get rid of a potential problem before it gets out of hand? Ophis read me very well. She is definitely right. I have no clue what kind of dragon Great Red is. For all I know, he was just teasing Veldora and has no intention of doing anything. He could just be a big troll. But he also could very well have some resentment towards Veldora's brother and want to take it out on him and his sister. Since I do not know anything about all this stuff, I am caught in a very bad negotiation spot. Since most of my reasons for declining have been cut off, I decided the best idea would be a non-committal answer. I am currently not strong enough to even be the area of a fight between you two. I will reserve my answer for when I get stronger. I do not intend to be your enemy though. Your points are valid, but as someone who currently would not greatly impact the battle you speak of, I cannot commit to anything. I understand. I recommend aligning yourself with the 3 factions then. That will be the best way to get stronger. Why would getting involved with them help me get stronger compared to being on my own? Fighting is the best way to get stronger. Since the Chaos Brigade will be attacking them, that is your best chance. That is a good idea. Doubly so with Beelzebub, since I can eat them to get strength. With that I stood up to leave. Thank you for your information, Ophis. I will see you around. When I get stronger I will make sure to let you know. With that I teleported away to think about what I should do in the future. Today really turned my life upside down. I already miss my more peaceful life. All I know for sure is that if I need to, I will devour both Ophis and Great Red if it is to protect my best friend. I will rip them off their eternal thrones if it means keeping who I care about safe and happy. The end.